All right, thank you very much for joining us. It is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham, and I'm here, to give you, I see the hot one particular matter we don't they make rounds on top news in recent times. Say when you come on top serious matters, now serious matters they discuss. So like I always say, when you're going to drop your comment, make them simple and civil, and we are always open to opinions. We're not saying that whatever we say here is, the final, like that is the way it's supposed to be or not. Nobody is a know-it-all. Let me put it that way. So please feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and civil, and also please do share our videos with others. Also like them, recommend them for others, and so that we can continue to grow, as you have always helped us. Thank you very much for joining us. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. Please look forward to what we have to discuss. All right. The issue of spokesperson is what I want us to look at, and I'm going to show you a video for us to, that we're going to build on. We're going to be looking at the spokesperson of the APC and the spokesperson of the PDP. They seem to have taken their job a little bit or more personal than being a spokespersons of the party. If I have a good understanding, I think that a spokesperson is somebody who represents the interest of the party. He will speak or speaks the interest of the person who is the candidate of that party. In other words, what my spokesperson should go and say outside there should be something that will resonate with me. My spokesperson should not go outside there and be abusive, for instance, coming back, because that person is representing me. And so whatever the fellow does outside there, it's as good as though I'm the one doing it. Whatever nonsense, as it were, the person speaks or says outside there, it's as good as though I'm the one that said it. And so I'm beginning to feel concerned and worried about the way, Dino Melaye and Keyamo are beginning to attack themselves in recent times. It's from one blasting to the other. So we're going to look at this video from one insult to the other. We're going to look at where it all started from in a moment. But then I want you to watch this video. Then, because this is the recent one, this is the most recent one, where Dino Melaye released the video saying that you are defending somebody who takes more drug than food. Like I said, please do. You are free. You are free to drop your comment. I do not know. Why would you come out to... And I know it started somewhere. If he didn't start somewhere, then he wouldn't have built on it like this. And I think he actually started it up, in this particular direction. But then, without being biased, let's look at it. Let's weigh it. Who is a spokesperson? And, are these guys, are these two people, these persons? In fact, one of them is a sitting minister. I do not expect, personally, I think there should be decorum. There should be regards for persons. I mean, even regards for self, when you're dealing, especially in public matters. So let me show you this video. I'll come back then, we'll discuss the matter in full. Of course, these two guys, they are beginning to take this job personal. I think they are no more representing the interest. These are some of these things. I'm sure the persons that they are representing will look at them and they are wondering, like, did I send you this? Did I send this guy to go and do this, or did I send them? Well, leave them alone. And if only you knew that what you are doing, the more you cause commotion in that camp, the more you give, other parties strength to move on. Because you are causing some distractions amongst yourself. That's what happens. And then you give the other party, they are moving on. Do you understand? And you know what? Without being biased, the prayer of the other party is that you don't stop fighting. Always have issues. Your spokesperson are fighting themselves. The party members are not settled. Atiku has issues with Wike. Tinubu, Muslim ticket, and so on and so forth. Somebody came out to say that he said Peter Obi does not have the money to. Is that the case? If it is the money, then we already had somebody talk from Kaduna saying that don't worry, we will have volunteers. Volunteers will be the ones to do the job. So the people that he would have paid 50 billion will be the people that will not decide. They don't want to take anything. They want to work for free. So you see the direction the election is taking this time around. Then let me not take much of your time. Let's watch this video. Then we take it up from there. Let's watch this video very quickly.
Yeah, fellow countrymen and women, I'm here to address you once again in the course of our nation history. and to react specifically to Keyamo's myopic, porous, parochial, and intellectually stagnant interview on Channels TV. I mean, that is shameful, very, very embarrassing, and a disgrace to his children, because a man like Keyamo will open his gutters and talk to the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, one single Nigerian with multiple competencies, a man indoctrinated with the act of civil administration and the rudiment of politics, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Keyamo's inactive ministerial sojourn is affecting his medulla oblongata, because if he has succeeded as a minister, he won't be talking the way he's talking. Ask Nigerians today, what portfolio is Keyamo holding? Many Nigerians will tell you, we don't even know the ministry where Keyamo is working, because he's redundant, he's inactive, he is not visible, and he has been completely consumed by the aura of Ngige, his superior minister. And because he has failed as a minister, because he's inactive as a minister, because he is not visible as a minister, because he's not known as a minister, he is mistaking his redundant office of Minister of State, understand, for the office of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. No Nigerian who is educated, who is intellectually okay, who is mentally fit, will insult the office of abuse the office of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because what he has attacked is not Atiku Abubakar, is the office of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that is a constitutional office and number 2 office in this country. Because Keyamo is a commercialized conscience, because he has monetized his life, that is why he will not understand that the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria have some ministries, agencies, and parastatals of government under his direct supervision and overview and oversight. That is why he will not know that the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria presides over the Federal Executive Council meetings in the absence of the President. That is why he will not know that in the absence of the President, the Vice President actually is the acting President with executive powers anytime the President is not in the country. So what he has done is that he has abused the office of the Vice President of Nigeria as a lawyer who understands the constitutionality of that office, who understand the enormous responsibilities of that office. Anyone who is a vice president is fit to be a president. And again, will Keyamo now say that he's also writing off the business success or the success of Atiku Abubakar in the corporate world? Will Keyamo also say that Atiku have not succeeded internationally as a businessman? Will Keyamo now say that the experience of Atiku in the manufacturing sector, in the banking sector, in logistics, in humanities, in banking, in aviation, what sector has Atiku not succeeded? A vice president after 20 years, understand, who left office in 2007, is still moving like a sitting vice president. All his staff intact till today. A man with such phenomenal capacity, with corporate experience, you just want to sit down because either you are acting under sekpe or you are acting under the influence of marijuana. You just smoke your janjaweed and you think you open your mouth and talk because you are defending a man who takes more drugs than food today. It is unfortunate that Keyamo, who I question is senior advocate of Nigeria, because nobody who was properly taught, who is properly brought up, will sit down and renegade the office of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and even a lawyer for that matter. It's a shame, Keyamo, and I'm challenging you to a debate. You are just talking babbledash. You are talking rubbish. But I want to assure you that Nigerians know who you are. Nigerians know that you are a commercialized character. You are a failed politician. You have never won, Keyamo never won an election, even in the primaries, not to talk of a general election. You have never won an election in your life. You have never been a councillor. You have never been a member of the House of Assembly. You don't even understand the rudiments of politics and democracy. So you are unfit, incompetent to discuss democracy, politics, not to talk of our highly respected Atiku Abubakar. But this is not a day to talk. I challenge you to a debate, and when we sit down, then I will break you like this, break you into pieces. Unfortunately, I'm doing this over social media, but I wait for an invitation by Sheung or any other platform, and I will expose you to Nigerians and know how empty you are. Very, very, very unfortunate. Whether you like it or not, you cannot take the credit, the experience of Atiku Abubakar away from him. Even you said Atiku Abubakar have no experience. Atiku Abubakar is running for the presidency, not for the second time or third time. So he understands this route better than the political virgin, Tinubu, that you are supporting, who is running for presidency for the first time and sees it as his life entitlement and sees it as his retirement benefits for supporting Buhari. But Atiku is running on his credentials. He's not running because of entitlement. He's not running because of his support for any party. He's running because he's got the credentials, and he is a team player. He is a talent hunter. He is a leader par excellence. He has the rudiment of civil administration and the rudiment of politics. And I want to tell you, Keyamo, enough is enough. If not, that young way say go mature. Now there we go eat you.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. It's still Serious Matters on ONIF TV. And like I said earlier on, we're looking at the this issue of spokespersons and this kind of, it has become a rivalry between the spokesperson of the APC, person of Festus Keyamo, and the spokespersons of the PDP. That's the person of Dino Melaye. And so we'll be looking at both of them because like I said, I think they are beginning to take it personal. This guy is saying that he's going to squeeze this person, he's going to crush him, he's going to do this, he's going to... I think you're taking this thing personal. You guys sound as if if you meet yourself on the street, you're going to box yourself, you're going to, do something nasty. I don't think you guys should come on national TV and begin to abuse yourself. It's like you're beginning to sound like you had a beef for yourselves, before. That's the way I feel about it. Now, spokesperson of All Progressive Congress APC presidential campaign, Council Festus Keyamo, has promised to nurture the comedy and music career of Dino Melaye, the spokesperson of the Atiku Abubakar presidential campaign when Asiwaju Bola Tinubu wins in 2023. Now, it was in response to that Dino made the video that he just did. Of course, Dino had been in the business of doing videos before, songs and all of the comics that he came up with after, he got out of the Senate. Now, Keyamo made this promise during an interview on Arise Television on Monday. The minister's statement is coming on the heels of Melaye's comment on an earlier interview Keyamo had with Channels Television. Now, Melaye, former Kogi senator, had earlier tagged Keyamo, saying that he was promoting an expired product. Keyamo on the Arise Television described Melaye as a comic book with a nasty career. He said, as a son, I represented the best of artists like Wizkid, Burna Boy, Chindinema, etc. I nurtured Mr. Macaroni through school. I promised Dino when I leave office, I will nurture his comedy and music career. He didn't come to me. That's why. That's the problem. If he comes to me, I will nurture him like I nurture others. But once they declare Bola Tinubu winner, I want to go back to my practice. I miss the court, and once I go back, I promise I will nurture his comedy and music career. He said, so I think this was what made Dino Melaye catch fire. I bet we look this matter together. Seriously, they be like something else. It looks funny to me. Dino Melaye attacking the person of the APC presidential candidate and all of that. I feel that as I round up, I feel that this spokesperson should be talking more of the interests of their parties, what they should be marketing their parties. They should be telling us what the party has for us. They should be telling us what their candidate has for us, what their candidate is capable of doing. If I say your candidate is not this, Why don't you just come up and say, no, that's not true. This is a proof. See this thing. He's the one that did this thing. That's the way I think it should be a war of intelligence, a war of who is better. You know, not this comic and drama that we are seeing, all over the place. Now, well, like I always say, please feel free to drop your comment, make it simple and civil. Also, do share this video with others, let others see this video, and let's say, the difference between these two and how is this going to help their parties, their individual parties. How do you think this is going to help their individual parties? Thank you very much for watching. This is still Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham. I appreciate you. And like I would always say, please do help us share our videos. Drop your opinions. I mean, your personal opinions, but then make them simple and civil. Thank you very much for watching once again. My name is Olukunle Abraham. And so, in